welcoming you to Yoga Nidra, the art of conscious relaxation. I am so grateful you found your way here today. And I want to invite you to start settling in for this practice by coming into the most comfortable posture you can muster. That might be seated, that might be reclining, and settling in might actually take a little while, and that's okay too. So for our practice of Yoga Nidra, one of the goals is to relax the body. And another goal is to hover in between wake and sleep. So getting yourself into a position where you can not be distracted by holding the body up can be useful. Gathering all of those things you need. A blanket, pillows under the head and knees, an eye pillow, and maybe taking a moment to just move the body in some way. Maybe you want to stretch the arms or lick the lips, simulate a yawn. Let's take a moment to stretch through the fingers and toes, whatever would feel good. Kind of release a little bit of energy. We're entering into this Yoga Nidra space, which is both a practice and a state of being. Yoga means to connect, connecting mind, body, and spirit, connecting friends in community. And Nidra means sleep. Although our goal is not to sleep, but to hover between wake and sleep in that fertile liminal space. So let's begin just by noticing what it feels like for you to breathe. We'll take some breaths together, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose or mouth. Gentle, easy breaths in and out. Allow yourself a moment or two longer to arrive. Breathing at whatever pace feels good. And beginning to sink into the support that is below. So softening the body a little bit. Letting go of expectation of what's to come. Just being exactly as you are, right in this moment and in this breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Taking a small step back and being an observer to the sensations of your breath. What does it feel like to feel the air coming in and flowing out? Observing the breath. So we've made ourselves comfortable. a seated or reclining posture. We've begun to turn our awareness inward to the layer of the breath. We've let go of expectation of what's to come, held by my intention to keep us safe in this community. It is an honor to guide you through this practice today. Now I'll invite you to move your attention to the area at the center of the eyebrows, behind the center of the eyebrows, with the eyes closed or softly gazing. Moving the mind to this area at the center of the eyebrows and just noticing what is playing out on the movie screen of your mind. Are there any patterns or colors that you can notice? Staying with whatever is there. Maybe it's not much. Connecting with the mind space. And into this fertile mind space, we're going to plant a seed of intention for today's practice. You may have something that you're working with or something that you need right now, but I'm going to suggest that as a community, we all plant this intention: I am loved. See if you can allow those words to reverberate in your mind's eye. I am loved. Saying them inwardly to yourself 3 times. And then letting those words continue to echo on as we move through our Yoga Nidra practice. Now I'll invite you to move your mind, and your mind only, around the body. I'll say a part of the body, and you can simply shift your awareness there. And perhaps as a result, that part of the body may also relax a little bit. So we're going to begin by moving the mind to the right thumb. Right second finger, third finger, fourth and fifth fingers, filling up all of the fingers on the right hand with your awareness, moving to the center of the right palm, back of the right hand, and filling up that entire right hand with your awareness, allowing the right hand to simply be. Looking within the right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, and the right shoulder. Filling up the right arm with your awareness from the shoulder all the way down to the fingertips. The entire right arm is resting, doing nothing. Very good. Now let's move the mind over to the left thumb. Second finger. Third finger. The fourth and fifth fingers on the left hand. Filling all of the fingers on the left hand with your awareness. The fingers can just be. Filling up the center of the left palm. Back of the left hand. And the entire left hand filled with your awareness, just resting exactly as it is. As we look within the left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, and the left shoulder. Filling that left arm with your awareness from the shoulder down to the fingertips. The entire left arm is resting, doing nothing, just being. Very good. And now I'll invite you to move your awareness down to the toes. We're going to be filling up the toes one by one with your awareness, starting with both big toes and fanning outward one by one, filling each toe with your awareness, inhabiting all 10 toes with your mind. Moving the mind now to the soles of both feet, tops of both feet, and the heels, both feet. As we fill up both feet entirely with the awareness, allowing both feet to rest, to do nothing, to simply be as they are. now looking within both ankles, both shins and calves, both knees, both thighs, and both hips, filling up the hips with your awareness. Moving the mind now to the entire right leg, starting at the hip and buttock of the right leg, and just sliding your awareness down, filling up the entire length of the right leg, all the way down to the toes. The entire right leg. Allowing the entire right leg to simply be exactly as it is right now. Moving the mind now to the left leg, filling up the entire left leg, starting at the hip and sliding your awareness down, all the way down to the toes. The entire left leg filled with awareness, resting exactly as it is in this moment. Allowing both arms and both legs to just be. As we now move the awareness to the belly, allowing the belly to soften and fill, soften and fill. As we slide the awareness like an anchor down to the sacrum, down to the tailbone, up the length of the spine little by little, lower back, middle back, upper back, allowing the entire spine and back to rest, soften, just be exactly as it is. As we move the mind now to the rib cage, encircling the heart and lungs protectively, we can take a moment to fill the entire heart center with our awareness. Whatever is there, allowing it to be there. Filling up the entire torso, the back, the front, the sides, allowing all of the organs to do their work, without effort. Very good. Let's move the mind now to the neck. Perhaps allow the throat to soften as we glide the awareness up to the lower jaw, upper jaw, both lips, all the teeth, the tongue resting. Moving the mind to the cheekbones, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, nostrils, eyebrows, all the muscles surrounding the eyes, just letting those smooth out and relax. The eyeballs resting in their sockets. All of the muscles on the face, including the forehead, temples, including the scalp, the skin on the scalp, all the way around to the base of the skull. Filling up the entire head, neck, face with your awareness. Just letting that be as it is right now. Very good. Now I'll invite you to fill up the entire body with your awareness. The body is a sheath. Allow your awareness to inhabit this sheath. As we once again move the mind to the area at the center of the eyebrows, gazing inward without strain, as if gazing upon the screen of a movie theater, and watching what plays out in your mind's eye. Is there movement or color? Are there patterns, messages from your deeper, more intuitive self? Just being open to what's there. Now I'll invite you to use the creativity of your mind to imagine that your spirit can take the shape of a bird, that your spirit can inhabit a bird of your choice. In your mind's eye, you can visualize maybe a little bit about what that bird might look like. Allow your spirit to take the shape of a bird. That bird is your spirit and can fly wherever you want it to. Allowing your bird spirit to fly to a place of great beauty or great peace. Allowing your bird to fly even through time itself, flying to a time of carefree joy, perhaps in your childhood, flying through time to a feeling of hopefulness or anticipation of something exciting. Allowing that spirit that is your bird to travel, to fly to a feeling of freedom, a feeling of doing as you please, getting that bird's eye view of a time in your life when you felt free. Felt hopeful, joyful. And finally, stretching your wings and flying back to the beginning of love in your life. Feeling that you are still loved, feeling this love surround you and lift you up. Hold you aloft and allow you to just glide. And now imagine your bird self landing, perching on a branch of a tree, coming back to the feeling of being rooted, coming back into your own body as we take one more moment to plant a seed of intention once more. into the fertile bed of the mind, saying inwardly to ourselves, I am loved. Repeating this inwardly 3 times. And then letting that go. Coming back into your body, resting, inhabiting your body with your mind and spirit, and taking a breath to tie the thread of Yoga Nidra throughout the body, mind, and spirit. Know that you can always visit this space right before you fall asleep at night. And you can envision whatever it is you want. You can plant whatever seeds of intention you want. It's a wonderful practice to take with you into the rest of your month. We have these Yoga Nidras monthly. So let's begin to come back into the body, into the breath, and maybe making some small movements now. Licking the lips, swallowing, stretching through the fingertips or toes. If you're reclining, maybe you roll to one side. Give yourself a hug. If you're seated, maybe you give yourself a hug. And I will close our session with the sound of 1 Om and 3 Shantis for peace. Feel free to listen or join in, whatever feels good to you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And thanking you so much for your practice, my friends. Namaste.